So Mel Kiper dropped his draft, and like J-Mac, he's got Cam Ward going to Tennessee #1, and the Giants picking Shedeur Sanders at #3. This idea that Shedeur Sanders is going to plummet in the draft makes no sense to me. The Giants are desperate for a quarterback. Right now, they're crossing their fingers, hoping Aaron Rodgers says yes, and Shedeur Sanders is the consensus #2 quarterback in this draft. It's not like Daniel Jones when the Giants picked him 6th. Most people didn't think he was a first-round quarterback. Shedeur's the second most talented quarterback in this draft, and people get paralyzed by Shedeur Sanders being overrated. I think you're undervisioned if you don't see what New York's going to try to do. Give you an example. When Steve Ballmer bought the Clippers for $2 billion, people screamed it was overpaid. Overpaying. Can't believe it. Overpaid. It's now worth $5 billion. He bought it cash, and he said, I'm never going to sell it. So what's it matter? He had $40 billion in the bank. He wanted it. He wanted the asset. If he'd gone down to $1.4 billion, somebody else would have it. He wanted it. In life, go get what you want. The Giants need a quarterback. They have a good left tackle, a great weapon, and an offensive coach. They need a running back and a tight end. It's a great draft for both. It's a great draft for both, especially running back. So this idea of sitting around and waiting for Aaron Rodgers to give you an answer, or just go get it. Go buy it. And it reminds me of that Steve Ballmer thing. People just could not believe what he paid. And my take is, are you better off fighting over $250 million and not getting it? If you want an NBA team, about once every couple of decades, a good piece of real estate becomes available in the NBA. LA's good real estate. Now they've got an arena, Steve's project and purchase. You didn't see the vision. He saw the vision. If Shedeur Sanders, and you're an offensive coach for the New York Giants, and you're thinking, God, we can get a running back in this draft, a tight end, a left tackle, and neighbors, this is a real offense. And if he hits, which I think he could, you're not going to care where he's drafted. And if he doesn't, it's New York. No city has whiffed on quarterbacks more in the last decade than New York. He'll just become another one on the conveyor belt of misses. But this idea that, is it overrated? I don't know. Andrew Luck got criticized. Who's not overdrafted in the NFL at quarterback? Joe Burrow consensus. Now it looks like Trevor Lawrence was overdrafted. Jalen Hurts was underdrafted. But by and large, when Lamar came out, people thought that was overdrafted. Could he be a wide receiver? You can't worry about that. What's your need? Who's the best person at that position on the board? Go get him.